One Cologne.
Now, Stewie to take out Mertz will drop the bomb in the open yet again, but he's still playing at the van. He's got it to a one-on-one. He knows Fallen's going to be in the door. AK is the shot. That's going to give MIBR a massive chance back into it. Remember, though, no kids does mean there's time. Mertz, good quick shot on the AWP and goes for the no-scope. Bolts goes down as well. Time could cost him. You're right. He's got a smoke. He could absolutely do something with it. Doesn't have a Molotov. In fact, Furs picked one up to work with himself, but Mertz again in a 1 versus 2.
Get himself in towards the kitchen here. Holding up for now. Vowed up 3 kills into this round. Done a fantastic job. Nice work by Bold. So Vowed to finish things off. He cannot.
I'm down middle of the site. Minute 18. Cold is forward enough that playing the bench. Oh, that smoke. He could have easily snuck up on MSL. The gap gives him away, but he still manages the shots. The problem is Mertz is relocated and nails him through the box. I thought he missed the chance. He's got 1, so he's already on it as well. Bolts needs to swing out. When he does, he's being watched by AZ, but he gets both. That's very impressive by Bolts. Good immediate identification of obligation, and you're right, he has the Molotov on top of it. It was the low HP player on it. Kierby gets the kill, but it doesn't matter. As Fur flashes off, they're going to know he's there, gets caught with the Molotov. That's surely it. As they go down to a 5 versus 1, and it's Stewie 2K stuck inside of middle. Bomb down on the site. North may have just done enough. I say it with bated breath. 52 HP, and Mertz on 8. The AWP, though, is going to be looking toward connector. So is Valda, and it's done it. Doing, and he did everything he had to, but watch out, because MSL's behind him. He can't find Fallen in the smoke, so the bomb goes down, but he still gets the kill, and that will divide the defense. Thankfully, Stewie has recognized that and gone aggressive to catch off Kierby on rotation. He'll spot up MSL call, and he's close, but Bolts doesn't respond. Fur's low, and he might go down because they're surrounding him completely as they drop out. It's all to Stewie. He manages to bring it back to a one-on-one, and he certainly has the advantage of HP on his side, but MSL trying to get there as quickly as they can. Good early damage. MSL's tagged down to 5 HP, but he's still up, and that puts them in near the site. Smoke off to the left of Bolts. That's going to give him more space to work with. A good find from Fallen to get there in time. He's gotten 3. Kierby tries to do what he can. Fallen gets 4, having arrived.
T-spawn heading towards Monster.
He's made. Shot nearly didn't land. He's gone low on ammo, but still makes do and finds Valda. It's now a 4 versus 1. Kierby to try and keep the dream of coming back alive, or MIBR to force out map 3. It'll be Inferno. And that looks most likely, given the circumstances. Stewie does it through the wall.
Sort of access, at least for a second. The smoke's not ideal. North weren't aware of it. But it's now holding towards the graveyard. 3-on-3 bomb planting in not the most ideal situation. And it's going to be AZ to jump on the site with the MP9 doing a ton of damage here.
Ooh, good find from Mertz. Still inside a graveyard. Graveyard, he's got 4 HP. Finally, Fur gets an angle onto him. He was a bit timid in doing so, had to play the boxes correctly. And Valda, commitment toward Arch. They're going to try and push through. And MSL with Kierby have a good crossfire on this. So far, they're not getting anywhere, but a good trade-off by Fallen as he doubles up to get MSL. Has opened up the site with 26, and he with the bomb. He can run it to B. He's cold holds off rotations. It's Valda that needs to get him back, and will. But the round might be decided. Oh, Fallen's come back. And he's actually somehow come back to slip by Mertz, and Stewie getting that kill. It's going to work.
Shouldn't be possible if they play this correctly. He'll do everything he can pre-firing. It's getting desperate as the seconds just slip by. He's running out of time here. Surely it's not going to be possible, and there it is. We say goodbye to North.
USPs surrounding the op from Alu. Getting aggressive in mid. Electronic might have a chance to farm up some kills here. There's the first, and transitions to the second and third. Alu, the last one left, and Electronic finds him under the smoke.
He's got 3 players to find. He catches out X7. 2 more victims, potentially. Sergey's trying to strike now, but the Molotov burns, and finally they remove him. Electronic, though, could be the knife in the back. He's waited so long. Alexi B does not expect it. 10 seconds. Alu, he's got to deal with him, and he can't do it. This could be all but over. Sergey's on the run, but it doesn't matter. No time.
He's dinked up Ariel, does finish him off, and it's just Alu all alone. 30 seconds in a 1-on-4. He's got to find Simple first, and he does. Sees the shoulder right off the bat, drops down, tries to catch someone off guard. Doesn't happen. He knows Zeus is in the open, though. He needed that flick. He needs to get the follow-up, and he does. 1-on-2, and they're out in the open, and he's got it. He's got a 4th. Now he can get the bomb planted in Alu. It's his turn to go nuts.
Final 1v1. This is incredible from Alu. He's got the Molotov as well. This could just buy time, but Electronic has been good so far this game. Do not write him out. Alu now prepares himself. 36 HP. The fight begins. 4 kills. The Molotov goes in, and there it is. Incredible work from Alu. Hits available, so time is a huge factor. And Alu looks like he's reading the situation early.
This round's over. What a sexy call to bust out when you need to win the map. The drop down CT spawn, normally that's a drop used to attack long. Instead, they come right through the smoke, attacking Simple, eliminating him. He didn't see it coming either.
Players like Simple, though, can dig you out of situations, even if they don't go for a nice way to swing out on it, but it does bring it down to a 1v1, and they know where X7 was. He was the player who took down Electronic, so position duly noted. Simple now, very good in these spots. Does get spotted out as well, those spots. Him dropping down. This is a real back and forth, but Simple so deadly like this. Toyed with him, though. This isn't looking scared at all from X7, and maybe he should be. Tagged up, he's taken down to absolutely nothing. Simple fighting tooth and nail for it. Finally deals with the threat.
Into a one-on-one. You have to imagine Simple would win that. 20 seconds left on the clock. Utility comes out. He's just kind of improvising as he goes, and that's perhaps when he's the most dangerous. Swapped out to an AK-47 is X7, and he's coming up catwalk. Simple has got to figure this out. Gotten to the bench now. Crouching behind it. X7 waiting. He's got time. That bomb is newly planted. It's a fresh timer. And Simple just waiting for the indication of where he's coming from. Hasn't even considered catwalk, and that might be his undoing as X7 is walking along the wall. Simple considering that. Doesn't even want to show himself towards catwalk, just using this bench as cover for both sides. And there it is. One bullet's all he needed to close. Ariel's going to get into 1 HP. He survives. Smoke puts it out. Zeus's position is lost. He's been found out, and he's taken down as well. Now it's all Electronic. Double kill for him, and Simple chimes in, and somehow Na'Vi has staved it off. They've saved this bomb site. It's a 1-on-2 for Alu.
But he's got to know Simple's close by. There was a kill coming in for it. He's just gone for it. I don't know. He's a madman at this point, and it's a 1v2 for Alu that he needs on the board if he wants to give his team a real shot at bringing this game back. But he has so little information. He's got 1 Molotov, 2 flashes. How do you play this out against the likes of Simple? You don't. Simple as that.
All right.
There's 3 players here, though, Jason. This could still all go very badly wrong. Edward and Zeus combine. It could be a disaster, and it might just be. They tried their best to adjust something, but it's down to Alu, Ariel, and Sergey, but they are being removed. This is a huge error.
Well, they took the risk, and it has not paid off. Alu, we saw him win a 1 versus 4 on Dust 2. Can he do it here? No, Simple's got him blocked in.
God. Oh, the purse. Away we go. Simple finds Alexi B, and Zeus up next. He does get overwhelmed. The purse is shut for now, and the 3v2 begin. Simple, what is that? How is he in these positions? How is he just using that like a shotgun?
Ariel had no idea he was there for the longest time. Communication didn't come in quick enough. 1 minute on the clock. It's Edward and Sergey in a 1 versus 1. Sergey here, he's been spotted out. Edward gets it. Needs something for him, but the timing's not going to be there. He just misses the glimpse of Electronic's head as he comes up the ramp. And now Ariel, he was going to be there to pinch into this bomb site, but even he's taken down. And X7 has it all to do. He will find Zeus, and he should be able to get into the bomb site and get a plant, but it's just going to be so difficult from here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he knows it. The Na'Vi side almost taking off their headsets. They were that ready for this one. X7 couldn't really get much more done. Na'Vi in the end do close out.
Player's about to come his way. He's really going to be tested. Misses the opener, goes for the spray, only manages 1. And now it's Tabson in a 1v3. Finds the first on Ustillo. 2 more players pushing down short. They're already up and past in. Tabson finds the first frag, and now he just needs to find JKS, who taps on that bomb. Tabson in with the peek. JKS going to find it as he clutches it out in the 1v1 at the very end. There's just enough time left. Renegades. So if they let that timer tick down too low, this could all come crumbling down around them. Tizian just has to sit pretty and not go down, and goes the molly, but they're already on the bomb. They've got this. Az is going to defuse it unless he goes peeking into it, and there we go. Renegades find a 4th round. He's ever so patient, is Tabson. There's the peek from Jacob, spotted out, and JKS in a 1v4. It's just not happening. Big will be closing out this second map. They're going to be sending us to a 3rd. Up on top of oranges, and now suddenly it's Jacob. JKS, the 2 Js, they play this B bomb site. They're very proficient at it. They know it well. Jacobs landed that first shot onto God B. Now Tabson and Nex left to retake. They're going to get dismantled. It all falls onto Tabson. Used to be the only shining star in this team for the most part. To try and roll back the years. Taps on the bomb, but JKS is there. Res on A. It all comes down to them, and a great peek, great timing from Ustillo. Only manages 1 as Tabson. They just can't put a stop to him. He's even found himself another. It's Azza, alone and inside of the bomb site, desperately trying to keep Renegades in this round.
Best shot. Moving in. Clearing the close corner is going to be his first objective, and there's Smooya down. Does he realize the second man? No! tabseN saves it with 4 kills in that round.
There he is. Jacob throws down the incendiary. They go running through the fire and flames and into the moors of JKS, and Jacob they go. And Jacob is going to smite down everybody. tabseN's left in a 1v4 down in the pit, and God B with the AWP in hand down at short. The leader for Big, but he falls to Jacob.
Yeah, but these nades have done good damage to 2 of the players on Renegades, which could certainly come back to haunt them as this push comes through. 50 seconds is going to be enough time, but do they have enough kills? Because tabseN's opened up, but the trades are right back in from Nifty and Jacob. The rifle's reigning supreme for Renegades, leaves Nex on the site. Alone is stranded, but he's found 2. Almost a third as Nifty wraps through, and Gotby climbs up and above to save the day. It's on to Jacob.
He has been the star in this match for Renegades. 32 frags to his name. 2 players now to overthrow to take Renegades through to double overtime and deny Big their victory. He goes for the safe plant. Smooya's wrapping round. Failed in the clutch last time versus Jacob. Would love to make it up now. Jacob spots the first. Smooya has to trade. Smooya does it. Smooya lands the shot. Jacob, despite his best efforts, it's just not happening for him. Big, they managed to close this out 19-17.
Up is taken down. It's Crims with 4, and he's not able to. Croman shuts him down.
Time. Has he outdone it? He's predicting it. Great shot from Croman.
Croman, do they expect it this late? Draken is definitely going to look. Oh no, he turns away. This is going to be beautiful. Croman's going to get a double here. He's been so patient. There they are, both of them as he slides down. Nico's going to play passive. He's going to allow Croman to move up, and if he dies, it's just a phenomenal bait onto Croman. They either come back down into the waiting arms of Nico, or Croman might just kill everything. We know it's possible. He's been doing it all game. 3 kills at the close.
Prepare themselves. Crims playing close to short, and Monster Crims over at the barrels now flashed up. Exist feeling very alone here, tries to get on the fight, but no, he can't do it. It's FaZe on the verge now, turning this one around. Rain comes alive when it matters. 2 kills to try and create this much space. Draken on the play back in. This would be a big performance if he can somehow work this one out.
An incredible one. I don't think it's going to happen. Not likely. Another smoke going down, and that might just seal the fate. Draken, because of all the economic issues they've had, no kit for him as well, and now with the spam through the smoke, he's given up the game. They know exactly where he's at. And all that's left is for him to dodge as many bullets as humanly possible. Nico wants a knife.
Go on, Nico.
He's got it. He's ran right past the barrel.
Outdone. Here we go. Rain tries to remove some of the angles that they can work with, but a man's on the bomb. He's got to move fast. Does he realize it? It's the 1v1. JW's on it. Rain doesn't realize. He doesn't even have a kit. Rain needs to peek on this. He didn't hear it. He doesn't know it.
Try and do something. He's no smoke in his face. This time he has the opportunity. He's missed the shot. He needed that one, certainly, but Flush is going to bail him out. Flush, Mr. Reliable, coming through the smoke. 10, and also shatter the money of FaZe.
Carrigan. What? Carrigan just gets 2. That's almost for free, but he's so low on HP. 15 HP. Draken needs to bang out the shot, though. That AWP may not be the ideal weapon for this one. Carrigan looks so up for this as well. Draken finds the angle. Tag comes out again, and there it is. Denied at the final hurdle.
But he's got a scout. Not a whole lot you can do there. The AK picked up by Rain. Finds one into a 2-on-2.
Rain, though. So the next step is the hardest. You're not going to get out of there for free. With Nico going down, you have no reason for them to look away from your position. You're going to have to fight your way out of here. And already Draken doing the damage. He has to go soon. He makes his commitment, and Draken meets him on every...
At the moment, they have a good start. They've put Rain to a very passive position. Guardian's going to walk right into it. He spots the shoulder, goes for the peek. He thought that was going to be a headshot for sure. He thought that was going to be a 1-bullet kill. He's still sticking around, and he does eventually find it. Fair play to Guardian. Flashed off the angle, but still in no hurry to get into cover.
Guardian's willing to sacrifice himself a little closer than the others, trying to catch the timing on the smokes and the play up forward. Perfection on 1 and the second. The third as well. Guardian, someone stop him already. He doesn't need the help. He knocks them all down himself. That's 5 for Guardian. But where's Guardian's thought as to people from CT Arch? Here it comes. The smoke's there, but they're coming bounding through, but it doesn't seem to make a blind bit of difference. Guardian is always up to task. 3 again. And Rain supports. It's 14-1.
This is going to be their endgame. Guardian with a little bit of slow reactions there. Gave Flush a chance. Crims and Exist have arrived, and they've actually run right into the blender. They've lost so many players. JW's got to fall back and wait for Crims. He's going to get re-aggressive. He wants to find Nico, and he can't do it. That would have been a great kill to have, but it's all on Crims.
Nico and Rain stand in his way. But for them, they are eyeing up those semi-finals. And Crims has to get past them now. It looks like it's all but over. It is now. FaZe on the warpath, making it through to the semi-finals.
One spotted out. There's a man already down, and the checkers Fallen's playing chess, lands the no-scope. Stewie. Time ticking down. Big. No, it's of the essence. And they line up for Stewie. Now he just has Tizian left to topple, and he's going to go in with the peak. Stewie gets it done. 1v3. Bolt's going to go ahead and get rid of him through that slight edge of the smoke, but Tabson, what a shot. And now more players about to funnel his way, and Tabson just keeps on lining them up. Next finishes off the remaining reasons for the initials to exist. We'll go back to that anyway. Fallen looking to try and hold this off. This is a big moment for him, and he's got players coming his way. Cold Zera going to manage one as well. And a second, he's trying to steal the show away from Fallen, despite the fact these shots come through the smoke, and Fallen... That's much better. The double ops prevail as
Gobby is sitting in the open as the smoke fades. Tabson runs right through, and Fur jumps up, but he jumps to his death because Tabson's ready for it. Bolt's in the corner, not for long, and Tabson's climbing up for a third, but Fallen locks him down from middle. It's Cold Zero to try and save the day, but Smooya's got his number, and not a second, but Fallen's dived in, the bomb's down, and Fallen's doubled it, looking for a third, and next pulls back. It's big in a 2-on-1.
It all falls onto Stewie from Maid. He's been so good in these clutch scenarios for MIBR. They need him now more than ever. And there's the first frag found by young Stu. There is still one man left, and that's Smooya. 1v1. Oh, he's going to go peeking on. This Bolt's left. 1v2, 2 HP, 1 HP for every kill he has to try and find. There's the first to Smooya and Gobby as well, so Bolt's has done everything. P9's pushing in a little awkward angles, little goblin angles as I call them.
Oh, no.
Just throwing off big. They're not ready for this. They're not checking it. Smooya tries to go for the impressive jump across, and it just doesn't work.
What is that? You got pistols, which are great for getting into the site, but as soon as the bomb goes down, that's when MIBR are going to be favoured far more. And in fact, it won't even get them into the site because Cold Zero, Bolt to Stewie, an iconic trio right now, locking down this server. Bolt's with another, and he's looking for the final kill to put the final nail in the coffin, but Nex is still standing.
Yeah, 1v3 to keep big in this map. Zera's already come rotating in, and Fur is going to be the man to finish things. Maybe I'll win this one out 16-9 against them now.
Yeah, they don't want to rotate because it leaves all the guns for these pistol players to pick up. So they just try and execute them instead, and they do a great job. But the lineup for Fur keeps them in it. 20 HP for Tizian, 20 seconds left to do it. And he doesn't even realize he's being wrapped. He should focus on getting this plant in to at least guarantee the money, because the chance he wins this round is so low with this crossfire established. He's got his back turned, and he's going to flick back, but it won't work.
Fallen here with the AWP needs to have a stand-up performance. Fallen manages the first, going to go back for a bit more, and this could be an iconic Fallen moment from inside the bomb site. Fallen holds it down, only going to manage 3, but that could be more than enough. On next with the pre-fire, and he's found it. Fallen creeping too far forward. And now Stewie to try and trade, goes round, does take some damage, and Fur in from the apartments flashes there, courtesy of Stewie down into the pit. They've dropped Tizian, it's Smooya, 1v2, missed shot, and that's going to be the defuse. In the smoke is Tizian, they've gone right by him, and Tizian could get everything done, so much damage, and Tizian's going to find 3. Everybody dies. To fight another round, it all falls onto Fallen. He waits, and he waits. They tap on the bomb. Fallen manages the first frag, and now it comes down to Tizian. Fallen baits him in with the peek. Time's working against Tizian now. He's on the defuse. Fallen peeks wide, and Fallen's going to do it in the 1v2. Cern here for big. And if it all comes down to that clock running low, what a way to give this up. Tizian finds one. They instantly trade on a Cold Zera, but Fur, he's just hidden away. Next going to find him. Here comes Fallen on that rotation, but the bomb goes down. Try as Fallen might, he's pulled it back to a 2-on-2, but Gobby goes hunting. Trying to clutch this out. Gobby set up, netted them. A man advantage just rounds ago. This time it's done more than that. It's worked beautifully. 2 quick kills. Next going to try and trade back, but Cold Zera's posted up brilliantly. And Hugo, I have a feeling we're not done just yet, unless Gobby and Tabson.
Quite a while. Gobby sneaking through, does find Fallen. Can he get 2? There's one man back on the coffins, and Stewie's looking to make these both these players dead. He's found the first, but Tabson stuck out alone, and already with players coming in from every position possible. Stewie's not even going to continue fighting. A free kill potentially, his first caught. Not ready, but he's going to get it regardless. It's Fur again. Exploit it. Tabson runs into the smoke. He's now wrapping the site, and Stewie's not ready for it. Luckily, flicks back in time. Nex is the only man on the T side to trade, but Gobby's here as well. Stewie through the smoke, and it's 1-for-1, and it's keep going back and forth. Left to Smooya in a 1v2. First shot found, and it's the rotation of Fallen.
Versus Fallen. Smooya tucked away. Fallen peeks into it, but lands it with the P250. There's a little bit of damage, but God B has to hold his own. He has to be the brains and the brawn, and he's all that and more. So much damage. Tabson chiming in with a little bit more. And Fallen, quick double. What a recovery he's had as well, if you remember from that first game. But running into the waiting moors of next.
So many aggressive positions. God B wins his fight, but low on ammo, a reload's needed. He does have the crossfire from Tizian, and the kills are firing in. Tizian's done it. It's just one man left up, and Coldzera can't find the final kills. It's big, are going to the playoffs, and MIB are eliminated in group stages.